Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this will be yet another take rehearsal. Uh, Note to self, start doing these videos in single editor. Alright, so what we're going to do is show you the mine detector. If you hit the open square bracket on the right hand side of your P key, you'll bring up your panel, and if you have a mine detector, it will show this interface. The mine detector is, I've got there the uniform, takes up bugger all room. You can place this into any uniform. Highly recommend, but everyone carries this as a standard kit. Alright, so we've got our mine detector up. How do we use it? So anytime there is an explosive device or a trap place, it will show up as a red circle or dot or otherwise a red icon. If you want to know what those icons are, just a quick Google search. This video is just to show you how to use the detector. So, but in short, if it is a hollow circle, it means it's a remote detonated device. So it's either, it could be on a timer, but otherwise a player can remote detonate. Okay, which is this object here. And if it's a full red object, it means that it will go off when you enter its detection radius. So for most mines, it's about a meter or two. Claymores can be a bit more, but, you know. Again, Google. I'm just here to explain to you how it works, not to go over the individual munitions. So, what do these circles mean in the middle of your screen? So the inner yellow circle is where you're standing. You don't want any of these red icons to get within this circle because you're going to have a bad day. Right, moving on. One step away puts you at the 1 meter mark, effectively, or two. And that is, again, this is bad for you. Alright? So you never want anything to get that close to you. Now, what you can get away with is the third circle. This is effectively your defusal range. So, as you can see on my screen, there is a X on my screen. This means that I am a explosive specialist, and I have a toolkit. And with a toolkit and the explosive specialist role, I can aim at the munition as long as it's within that outer yellow circle, and I can click deactivate mine, and bam, that's it. It's on the ground, and I can pick that thing up. And if I've got room in my inventory, it will automatically go into my inventory. And I can do that again, and look at that. I now have deactivated another mine. So there's a whole bunch of mines placed around. There's like a DAT Kong or Op4 player base, and there you're doing some sonky stuff. You can deal with that pretty easily. Alright. Now, what is the best way to defuse mines? Well, ironically enough, it's not standing up. So what I want to do is I want to lay down, and I can get close to it like this and defuse it. The advantage of laying down is that a lot of types of munitions and ordnances won't go off, or they have their detection radius reduced. If you're laying down, you also take less damage if you're laying down. So, you know, try it yourself. It's just a way better system is to just lay down and do it. Alright. So, give an example of this. Here is a toe popper, and I'm going to take the other one. Now, if I go to walk over it and I get a bit too close and I'm like not paying attention, as you can see, it got within the second circle, and you know, bad day for me, right? Now that's a toe popper, it's going to do bugger all damage, but if that was like a bouncing Betty, you know, like a one-hit kill mine, that's bad news for me. And generally speaking, anyone in my squad is within 10 meters. Now, if it's on the ground and I'm laying down, however, I can pretty much get straight on top of it, and I'm okay. Right? Like nothing is happening to me at all. So this is fantastic. So my recommendation to you is, when you're first practicing how to do this, place a few mines down. What you want to do is you place the mine on the ground, move 2 steps forward, place another one, get a line of like 5 or 6 of them, turn around, lay down, and then slowly crawl up. And all you want to do is get that red circle or dot to be in the outer yellow circle. As soon as you get that white cross, deactivate your mine, and you're good. Now, some of you may have noticed on my screen, that I had a second option. It comes up like this interaction. This is a custom script on Bronations. So if you are a Bronations player, if you're a engineer or an explosive specialist, you will have limited access to this. You have to be right on top of the explosive device. It is not meant for mines. This interaction is used for you to defuse DACCONG traps. So if we have a whitelisted player base who act as NVA from time to time, they add a little bit of threat on the server, and they're placing VC traps like spike traps, punji kits, that kind of thing. You're not going to be able to defuse them with the default toolkit. What you can do, however, is get close to it so it's in the second yellow circle, and then you'll be able to deactivate the mine this way, and it's a hold action. This leaves you exposed for about 20 seconds. You don't want to use this to defuse minefields, but diffusing actual DACCONG traps, this will work perfectly every time. Alright, so therein ends the tutorial, and if you've watched all the videos, you now know how to use your shovel to complete a build. You know how to add resources to a structure by using your sandbags, and you know how to remove resources from a structure by using your hammer, and you know how to clear vegetation by using your machete or axe. And therein ends the tutorial. If you want to know anything else, you can feel free to hop on Bronations and send me a PM or just ask in our general help chat. Outside of that, a few of us take part in the Purify CDLC MOG Discord chat. So, just hit us up. Alright, enjoy your day.